So today we're looking at the FREEWELL landscape filters. There's two filters. One's a graduate ND 0.9 and the other one is a graduate ND 1.2. Now I thought today, as it's pretty bright, I'm going to put on the GND 1.2. Obviously it's a graduated filter, so part of it's dark and the other part's not so dark. And what I've done, I've put it onto the drone already. You see me how to put these on there. I put a little photograph as well. Just got to make sure that little dot is in line with the horizontal line there. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put up a footage I'd done the other night. It was just as the sun was going down. I thought I'd give out a go and see how that come out. Now the first video is without the filter on. And the second was with the filter. Now when it didn't have the filter on, obviously because the sun, I was flying the drone in towards the sun, there was what I call a very faint green orb. But when I put the filter on, and that was the weaker one, that was the 0.9 GND filter, you could see quite clearly those green orbs. Obviously it's a reflection from the sun, so I thought that's not really fair really. So I thought I'd do it in the daylight. It's a bright day, we've got some clouds, so it should look pretty good. So should we get on with it? So what I'm going to do, the first bit of footage you're going to see actually with the filter on, and I've got the 1.2 on, I believe. Let's make sure, yes. See, I'm learning these filters, never used to. So I'm going to get this drone off the ground, and what also I'm going to do, I'm going to put on so the screen saves so you can see what's going on as well, because I might go into pro settings as well. We'll see how it goes. So obviously just turn on the controller, turn on the drone. Now we have got a bit of crosswind, so we just have to see how that goes. So I'll just let it warm up a minute, and while it's warming up I can give you a little bit more spill actually on the filter itself. So it's a landscape DJI Mini 3 Pro filter, gradient ND2, so you get two in a packet. It's a FREEWELL GND 0.9 and a GND 1.2 gradient split. Natural density, I'm not very good at that word. Filter helps manage variable light transmissions drawn the overbright part of the screen. So it's a bright day, and it weighs, believe it or not, 0.7 grams, so it doesn't weigh hardly anything. So let's get it going. Right, so you can see already how blue that sky is on the screen there. I think personally I don't really need to go into pro. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fly. I'm just going to keep it auto, and we'll just see how. I mean, now that sky's pretty nice and blue, I must say. Just going to fly it up over the sea, give it a bit of height, and the sun's behind me at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just going to bring it in along the coast there. Okay, we've got some guys over here, so we'll just fly over to that area. We've got a seagull, I can see. I don't think he's interested in my drone. So anyway, we'll carry on. Right, just flying towards that building there. Now right, you got some guys there. Let's just see if we can see what they're up to. not up to much. They're just jumping in on the sea there. So obviously going along the coast there, not going to make much effect there. So we're going to come up a bit. It's more about capturing that sky. Now obviously over in that direction we've got a bit of what I call low cloud. I'll just bring that up to level. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm liking that. Okay, just gonna bring it back towards me. I don't want to make the video too long, but you get the gist of it. I mean, to me, that's really darkened out those clouds. And like I said before, I got the 1.2 on. And what I'm doing now, I'm flying it back towards me, so it'll be flying into the sun. You've got that nice reflection off the water there. So I'm flying it back towards the sun now. I've obviously got the wind on it. There I am, just over there. Bringing it in. You know what, after I've done all that, I forgot to record it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a quick recording, because obviously you got it on the screen record there. I'm just going to bring it around so you can see how bright that. Let's bring it up. Okay, just turn on the. Let's bring that up a little bit more. Let's bring up the gimbal a bit more, I should say. So you can see the darkness. My drone's just up there. Just want to. So yeah, I think that's a good enough demonstration with that gradient, and it really brings out. And it's good that I've got some cloud today. So anyway, looking at the battery, I've got 26%, so I'm going to bring it back in. Okay, so I've fitted on new battery. I've also put on the UV filter. You can just about see it there. My drone's not liking that. The drone's ready to take off. Got the drone up in the air. What I'm going to do now, I don't need to go out far because I think you can see straight away, even though this looks pretty good. And don't forget we're in auto as well. I'm just going to fly up there a bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise up the gimbal. No, that's not the gimbal. There's the gimbal. So you can see it's pretty light. Now one thing I will do, I'm just going to check my auto balance a minute in my camera settings. Just going to have a look at that. Okay, I'm just going to put it back to auto a minute. We come back out of that and we just want to see. Looks a little bit darker now. Looks a bit lighter, I should say. So that's another thing that worth knowing, guys, is if you go into, I'll just change it again so you can see. Just go into camera settings and we put it back into manual. And to me, that does look a little bit darker. So something else to remember about as well is changing the white balance into manual. So let's just get the drone out. Let's do a bit of recording as well. Just going to send it out. And what we're going to do, we're just going to bring it around virtually. I'm 10 feet off the ground. And we're just going to bring it around. And we're just going to fly it over that way. Okay, bring it up a bit more. And bring it back round. And we're coming back to me. There's the sun up there, you can see. And here we go, bring it back. Lovely day it is. Right, so I'm going to turn off the video footage. What I'll do, I'll bring the drone back here and have a quick chat. I think that went pretty well. I think that went much better than I did with the first two videos where I showed you as the sun was going down. You had those green orbs in it, so didn't really show it at its best. But I think you could definitely see when you had the gradient. I mean, I had the strongest one on. You could definitely see a difference with the sky and obviously the horizon and that, with and without. So FREEWELL, I enjoyed that, and I'm glad you give me that type of filter. But yeah, I'm most impressed with that. As always, guys, I've got a couple more of the FREEWELL filters to go through yet. I've got a hard stop, anti-pollution, and oh yeah, the gold and blue flare, which I'm really looking forward to. And I've been out in the evening. I found out now, apparently in Spain, if you've got a drone, virtually a DJI Mini 3 Pro, you can fly your drone, but you've got to make sure it's only 50 foot. I believe it's 50 foot. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, it's got to be pretty low, and you can fly at night. So I wanted to show you the flare of car lights and whatever, and I think you're going to be pretty impressed with that video. But anyway, that's something else. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. As always, I always look forward to your comments. If you've got any tips, as always, please add them below, because it's not just for me, it's for other people as well. And I'll catch you on the next video. And yeah, fly safe, guys.